What's going on, guys? So today we're going to do an oil change on the Stander X48. This is the Kawasaki FX730V engine. You'll have your air filters, 2 quarts of 10W40 oil, and we're going to get to it. All right, so first thing you need to do, and I'll try my best to get in there to show you, you need to attach this oil hose right underneath the deck, right underneath the engine there, and the pan drains, and you will need a 10mm to loosen it up. So let's do that. And then we'll loosen up the oil cap or the dipstick cap to let that oil flow. It's coming on. You gotta give it a couple cranks. You will not be able to fit a 10mm wrench in there. You're gonna have to use a small, very small socket. Coming. Here we go. And again, if you can see in there, it's very deep in there, but not good quality. But again, it's coming out. You can see underneath. There's the pan, and you see the oil coming right through, right up there. That needs to drain. While that's draining, we will take off the oil filter. And again, this is all very close. I don't know why Wright did this. We'll use the bag trick. Let's use the wrench. That is the socket you'll need to loosen up the oil. Bag. Some will spill, it will happen. The odds are against you. Stuff the bag under. Catch as much of it as you can. Again, I don't know if you can see this, but it's really deep down in there. There's just no way to really get in. Filter comes off. Bag catches the excess. That's that. The bag did catch all of it. Jeez. Oil everywhere. Slowly dripping out. While that's doing that, we will put the new filter on. It's still draining pretty good down there. And then when you do this, just make sure you put some oil in the seal before you put it back on. And then realistically, I just really hand tighten this as tight as you can. Usually if I had someone else in the shop, I would make it very tight and then let them get a go at it. But again, it's just me in here. Bag. Really hand tighten that thing on there. I know the first oil change we did, I guess the factory really put it on there. We had to get some cranks in. That's on snug. Let's see what the oil is doing down here. As As you can see, it's still coming out there. If you can see down there, that's where it's coming out of. Goes underneath, fill up the pan, and as you can see, guys, this is really tight in here. And the cap is off to get a little airflow in there. But yeah, it's still coming out pretty good. Still draining. Let's set up our funnel while we're waiting. Had to go with the little one because, again, this is so tight up in here. Understand why they would do this. Clean that off. Small filter will fit in there. That oil's still coming out too. Again, this is for a Wright Stander X48. We just hit the 100-hour mark on this machine. And again, getting ready for leaf season as it's coming right around the corner. Once that's done, we'll add the oil, and it will take 2 quarts. I believe without the new filter, it would take 1.8 quarts or 1.7, but if you look up online the Kawasaki FX730V, it'll tell you exactly how much oil this machine will take. Let's check mine again. Check this down under here, guys. Hang tight 1 second. Oil's still draining, huh? That's it, actually. Let's take off the drain hose. Just give that a little tug. It's still coming out a little bit. Make sure we have our pan close by. Trickle, a little trickle. Let that drain for a minute. I'll give this a whirl. All right, so that's done. We are going to tighten up the oil nut down here. And this is very tight, guys. I know you can't really see, but tighten this up. Once this is tight, we can add the new oil. Again, the new oil filter is on, good to go. Just said 100 hours on this baby, and again, like I said, we're getting this ready for leaf season, which will be here in a week or two. Calls will start coming in. Again, that's snug, not over tightened. All right, so the oil. The 2 quarts. Again, it's right up in here, guys. I know the quality's horrible. I just can't get the camera in there. Push these hoses out of the way. Fill her up. And this will take the full 2 quarts, or 2.1 quart, I think, to be exact. Always have extra oil around for things like that. That one's in there, good to go. That'll do her. Again, we gotta push those hoses out of the way. And this machine's great. You know, this 48, perfect for the properties around here. We have a mulch kit for it and a bagger. That, guys. Just clean the dipstick, take that out. Clean up any loose oil. Again, everything's in there. It's just so tight, man. It's nice that the hydros are pretty easy to get to in the back. Clean off the dipstick. We're good to go. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I know quality wasn't that great and can't really see in there too well, but again, let me try to go through everything one more time. That nut down there needs to be loosened. You attach the hose to that, drain the oil, which takes a couple minutes, as you can see. Then the oil filter, take that off, put the new one on, oil the seal before you put the new one on, and then add your new oil in. And that oil comes right below that deck, as you can see that spout down there. Again, you can see how it's so tight in here, guys. It's very tight. So, all right, hope this helped someone. This is, again, the FX730V Cowie engine. All right, guys, have a good one.